Okay, so now we have these problems. Okay, these kind of problems is what you encounter in your exams grade 11. Okay, so now let's say I'm given if cos of 25 is equal to t, express the following in terms of t. Okay, so I'm given these problems. Now I'm going to help you solve this problem, then we go straight to simplifying and proving of identities. Okay, so now here what do I have? I have cos of t. This is all over 1. What does that means? Okay, let me write answers. Okay, so since I'm dealing with answers, first of all I'm going to draw this. Okay, so let me draw this like this. Okay, I have this is a right angle triangle, 90 degrees here. Then here I have 25. Okay, so what is cos? Cos is adjacent, so that means here I will have t over 1. Okay, so I must use Pythagoras theorem to find this one. That means I will have r squared is equals to x squared plus y squared. I'm looking for what? For y squared. So y squared is equals to r squared minus x squared. So what is r squared? R squared is 1 squared minus what is it? Is t squared. Okay, so that is y squared. Okay, so now 1 squared is 1. Okay, so I'll have y squared is equals to 1 minus t squared. Then I introduce a radical sign and a radical sign. This and this goes. Okay, so y is equals to the radical sign of 1 minus t squared. So here it is radical sign of 1 minus t squared. Okay, so this is what I'm having. Okay, then again I advise you grade 11s that if you have some problems like this, make sure that you find the sum of the interior angles of a what? Of a triangle. Okay, so since here I have what? I have 25, then here I have what? I have 90 degrees. So you are going to use your what? Your calculator to calculate. Okay, so let's say I'm using my calculator now to calculate. This is what I will have. I will have 90 plus 25 it's equals to 115. Okay, so since it's 115, then I will say 180 minus my answer, which is 65. So now grade 11s, I know that here it is what? It is 65. So this is what you must first do before you attempt answering these. Okay, so since I've done this, now let me attempt the first question. A. Okay, tan of 25. Okay, I have tan of 25 degrees. Tan of 25. Okay, here is 25. What is tan? Tan, we said it is opposite over adjacent. That means it will be root of 1 minus t squared all over t. I'm done. Okay, then B. On B I have sine of 25. Sine, what is sine? Sine is opposite over hypotenuse. So let's write sine of 25. Sine of 25, that means I will have the root of 1 minus t squared all over 1, which is the same as the root of 1 minus t squared. Okay, so see, I have what? Sine of 65. Where is 65? Oh, now you understand where the 65 come from. Here is the 65. So I will say what? Sine, it is opposite of a hypotenuse. So let me write sine of 65 is equals to t over 1, which is equals to t. Okay, so let's continue. Now D, I like it for the D. Okay, for D, what does D teaches us? D teaches us to use what we call reduction formulas. Okay, so how do I use the reduction formulas? First of all, let's go here. Which quadrant does this number belong? How do I check? I check that I have 270 and 180. So the number is in between this one. Okay, so here in this one, which reduction formula we use? 180 plus theta. Okay, so what do I mean? I mean, how do I find the theta? Okay, so for me to find which number they have added to 180 to get this one, this is what I will do again. Okay, grade 11s. Okay, I will take my calculator and then I will say 245 subtract by 180 degrees, I'll have a 65. So my theta here is 65, okay? So now, that means what? That means I will have sine of 245 is equals to sine, open bracket, 180 degrees plus 65 degrees, okay? So now let's check, how is sine in the third quadrant? Sine is negative, we have proven that one, okay? So now it's going to be negative, okay? So that means I will have what? I will have negative sine of this number, which is 65, okay? So now where is sine? Sine 65, we said it is equals to t over, so this should be equals to negative t over 1, which is equals to negative t, because we have proven it above, okay? Let's continue. E. Now E, it is 205. So tan of 205 degrees is equals to, wait, which quadrant doesn't belong? It belongs to this one again. So we are going to use this one again. So what are we going to do? We say 205 subtract 180, we have 25, okay? So that means I will have tan of 180 degrees plus 25, okay? So now how is tan in this quadrant? Tan is positive. So since tan is positive, that means I will have what? I will have tan of this number, which is 25. So tan of 25, we have writing it down. So it is root of 1 minus t squared all over t, okay? So let's continue. F. So what is F? F, it says, I like it for this one, okay? So it says sine of 385, okay? And remember, I have not spoken with the numbers that are above 360. So now this is what I will tell you, okay? Every time you encounter a number that's above 360, please subtract 360. This is what you'll do. Sine of 385 minus 360 degrees. So hence you will have what? You will have 385 minus 360, it's equals to 25, okay? So hence you will have what? Sine of 25. And we know that sine of 25, here is sine of 25, this is equals to the root of 1 minus t squared, okay? So now I'm left only with g. So for me to do g, I will have to explain the negative angles, okay? So bear with me, let me explain negative angles first.